The girl accidentally captured a murder while taking photos, but instead of fleeing immediately, she stayed calm. While the killer was busy disposing of the body, she used her camera to photograph his face. After that, Anna rushed to the side of the road and tried to go to the police station with her uncle to call the police, but the car was empty. Had her uncle heard the gunshot and gone back to look for her? Thinking this, Anna ran back in a panic, and her fears were confirmed. Her uncle had come face to face with the killer. Anna screamed desperately to warn him, but it was already too late. The next second, her uncle was shot in the head and died on the spot. Just as the killer was about to murder Anna to silence her, he was distracted by the camera in her hands. In that split second of hesitation, Anna turned and ran for her life, with nowhere left to go. She finally reached a remote cabin and begged for help. The owner, Nick, looked confused and hadn't even had time to ask what was going on when a bullet struck his ankle. Only then did Nick realize the girl was being hunted. As the killer closed in, Nick endured the pain, retreated into the house, and locked the door. He grabbed a hunting rifle and loaded it with the only 2 bullets he had left. The moment the killer crashed into the door, Nick fired a surprise shot from the side, but because the distance was too great, the bullet failed to hit a vital spot. Still, the killer recognized the power of the rifle and dared not rush in again, choosing instead to hide behind a wall and wait. Nick was wounded in the leg and unable to pursue. The killer also didn't dare force his way in, and the two were locked in a tense standoff. To scare the killer off, Nick lied and said he had already called the police. Hearing this, the killer immediately panicked and searched the house for a phone, but after checking, he discovered the phone line wasn't connected at all. The killer then proposed a deal. If Nick handed over the little girl, he would leave immediately, because she had witnessed the murder. Looking at the young and innocent girl in front of him, Nick knew all too well that if he gave her up, she would surely die. He firmly rejected the killer's offer. Both men realized that what followed would be a battle of patience. To prepare for the confrontation ahead, both sides began tending to their gunshot wounds. After bandaging himself, Nick came up with a plan. He had Anna bring towels and light bulbs, stuff them under her clothes, and crush them with force. She then scattered the broken glass all over the staircase. That way, they would immediately hear it if the killer moved. Afterward, Anna told Nick the entire story in detail, to prevent the evidence from being lost. Anna quickly handed the camera film to Nick for safekeeping, but Nick wasn't confident he could win this showdown, so he sealed the film and had Anna hide it in the toilet tank. Just then, the light above Nick's head began to flicker. That's when Nick suddenly remembered that the generator's fuel tank hadn't been refilled in a long time and was about to run dry. Night was falling fast, and once the generator ran out of fuel, the entire house would be plunged into darkness. With his injured leg, he wouldn't be able to guarantee Anna's safety, so he told Anna to escape through the window and run to the nearest police station to report everything. By sheer coincidence, a patrol car arrived at that very moment.